What's good, everybody? It's AJ, and I'm here with a review of something that you might not have thought about during the current pandemic, but is super important. And I'm actually sitting on it right now. I don't know if it's on it or in it, or if I'm using it, or how to properly say that, but maybe you could ask someone who's smarter than me. The point is, I bought an ergonomic chair, and it's pretty dope. So like many people, I have transitioned to working from home. And my university also said that classes are going to be online for the fall semester. As a student and as a creator, I am sitting down looking at screens for a ridiculous amount of time, and you get really sore and like your body hurts and you get irritable and stuff, but also there's long-term effects on your health. So I had to invest. I had to take care of myself. I had to protect my back. I had to protect my neck. You best protect your neck. Had to just do what I could to make sure I mitigate those risks. So this is definitely a worthwhile investment for me because I'm gonna be sitting on my ass a lot. All right, so this is the ErgoChair 2 from a company called Autonomous. I'm not gonna lie, this thing runs pretty steep. This is like $350. So it's a big investment if you're in the market for a chair, especially since there's so many other cheaper chairs. But that's the thing, cheaper chairs hurt your back. Cheaper chairs hurt you in the long run. So as someone who spends a bunch of time writing papers, a bunch of time editing, a bunch of time just sitting at my desk, I need to invest in myself and invest in my health to do this for a long time. So I got this. I got it in the all black colorway. It looks pretty nice, looks pretty slick. It's pretty big, I'm not gonna lie. It's big and bulky, but it still has an officey vibe to it. It's got a very professional vibe. It's not like ugly like a gaming chair, you know, with the weird leathers and the little racing stripes or whatever they got on there. It's very elegant. If I owned an office and I had billions of dollars, if I was on that Jeff Bezos type beat, then I would just fill my office with a bunch of these. It looks nice, but I can only afford one, and I'm glad I got this one. It looks good. It looks really nice. It's the type of thing where if you have this at your desk, you're gonna be like, damn. You're gonna be like, damn. No, you're gonna be like, damn, I spent a bunch of money on that chair. It's very inviting. Let me go do my work. Let me go get whatever I need to get done because it's gonna be comfortable. That brings me to my next point. This thing is super comfortable. I could tell the difference immediately when I sat in it. It was like my eyes were opened. I was awakened. Quality on this thing is fantastic. The seat cushion is super big. The materials on this thing feel strong. They feel secure. When I was putting it together, everything felt like it was gonna last a while. Cause that's, you know, sometimes you're putting together like a shelf or, you know, a chair or a desk or something, and you're like, damn, did I make a mistake buying this? Cause I'm about to break it and I'm just trying to screw these pieces in. That was not the case with this. It was actually a pretty simple setup. The only thing that made it less simple was my fault. I screwed all kinds of things wrong. It was just a mess. I don't really want to talk about it. They give you the tools, they give you some decent instructions. I made it more work than it should have been. All in all, it took me like an hour and a half to put together. Easily it could be like 30 minutes to an hour probably at most if you're following the directions. It was actually surprising how simple the assembly was because this thing has a stupid amount of customization. You can move the armrest up and down. Oh, that's noisy. You can move the armrest up and down. You can move them side to side. You can adjust the incline your seat is at. You can adjust the angle of your back. You can adjust the lumbar support. You can, you know, do how high it is like a regular chair, but you could adjust tension. You can, you know, adjust your headrest. There's just so much to adjust and so much to perfectly calculate how you want this chair to feel for any situation, for any person. Say you're working on the final paper or something and you got to be engaged, you got to be in it. So you could have this thing standing tall and straight, making sure that posture's nice. You don't slouch, you're not, you know, leaning back, you're not getting distracted by nothing. Now let's contrast that. Let's say you're trying to play video games or watch TV or just relax, read a book, whatever. You could lean this thing back far as hell and it is super comfortable. It is such a nice like lounging position, and you can lock it in there. You can adjust all these little minute details, make it just perfect for any situation that you're in. And that's really big because say you are a gamer, if you buy a gaming chair, that's not going to be a suitable desk chair. I could tell you right now. To have something that can be flexible, that can adjust, that can, fit these different situations, that's going to be super valuable. Invest in something that could be used in all types of different scenarios and that can last a long time. And the other thing with gaming chairs is that they're never very breathable. They make you hot. And that's what I had with my office chair as well. Like, the seat made my butt very hot, not in like a good way either. It just made me want to get up, made me want to walk around and leave my work completely because my butt was hot. It was uncomfortable, and that's not an issue I have with this chair. The seat is made super well. It's very breathable, it's very cushiony, so it's definitely going to be useful for those long hauls where you have to sit for hours and hours on end. Of course you want to take breaks and stuff, but even with those breaks, if you're sitting in a bad chair, you just don't want to go back. But this is going to make sure you don't have that excuse because you got a very comfortable chair to do your work in. So ErgoChair 2 by Autonomous, I'll say it's very good. I'll say it's definitely worth the money, especially if you're going to be using it a lot. I'll leave a link in the description. I'm not getting paid by them, I swear to God. I use my own money and I'm pretty happy with my purchase. So that's a wrap on this video. If you liked it, please leave a like. If not, like it anyway, because you don't need to be spreading negativity. If you want to make me happy, if you want to stay up to date with my videos, if you want to see future projects that I work on, then subscribe. Subscribe. If you have another chair that you really like, you could leave a comment. You could tell me about it. If you bought this chair and you have your review, you could leave that comment as well. Let's get deep into the chair universe. Let's build chair Twitter. I'm pretty sure there's not a chair Twitter. We could be the founders of chair Twitter. Let's do it. Let's start a chair subreddit. Okay, there's definitely a chair subreddit. That's for sure. That's definitely a thing. But reach out to me, talk to me, do whatever you want. Stay safe and have a good time.